Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Old School versus New School. What's going on, Alex?
Another fun day on a Monday.
I don't know how fun this gonna be because motherfuckers gonna be mad. I feel like some people gonna be mad after this episode.
Yeah, well, let them get triggered. You
Yeah.
know, let them get triggered. I might get triggered. Shit.
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all go and subscribe, my girl Max. Okay, if y'all not subscribed to Max, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And welcome to
Maxine Dior.
yes, Max Boogie in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, First, before we get into the, I don't even know what to call it, but I'll just say discussion to keep it light for now.
To keep it
Um,
light.
how's your weekend? How did your weekend go? How's your week starting?
Week starting good. I'm detoxing this week. I'm off for coffee. I'm off for danishes,
What? Okay,
muffins.
so yeah, I know he about to act crazy, right?
Yeah, I'm off of all of that this week. No Coca-Cola, no soda. I mean, just detoxing this week off all that stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm trying
Okay.
to see how my body responds to that because it's been a while since I've gone a week without a cup of coffee. So yeah.
Yeah, I know he told y'all about that last week. Hey, Ebony with a motherfucking IE. Okay, my fellow E. Let's just jump right on into it because, like I said, let me just go ahead and put this disclaimer up too, because it is a touchy subject. I
and
mean,
just
it is what it is, but
and just remember, like I just warned you, I haven't had my coffee, so I'm already cranky. So
oh god. So let's start with this first video. Before we get into this first video, y'all, I want to know from the men and the women how y'all feel about this whole like transgender thing. Hold on. Ebony said, that's good. I did a week with no sugar. Now I'm on to, I think that's what she meant to say. I'm on to no added sugar. I feel
yeah.
great. It's great for the brain.
Yes,
Okay.
Ebony.
Because
That's why I'm
we need to talk about that next week.
yeah, that's why I'm doing it, Ebony. That's why I'm doing. I'm rebooting the computer. You know.
Hmm. We need to talk about that because I just sent you a video about that. Did you see it? Don't say
Mm,
nothing, but did you see it
I
with
don't
the
think
rat?
so. Oh yeah, with the rat. Yep, I did.
Yeah, so
Yep.
we might get into
Okay.
that next week, courtesy of Ebony with a motherfucking IE, okay? Um, but men and women, I want to know what you guys think. Like, I want y'all to be honest. This is not a bashing session on no group of people. They beliefs, how they want to live their life. You do you. You know what I'm saying? But just like you're entitled to your opinion, everybody's entitled to their opinion because everybody has one, just like assholes, right? So, yeah, we're gonna talk about it, Ebony. I got y'all because it's important. So I'm just gonna play the first video and then we can get into it after that.
In 7 for Bergen Episcopal, Abby Wilson. Out very well is Gallagher and McDaniel in lane 2. You're going to see Gallagher later on in the relays. Great knees, great drive. Gallagher, the victory here in section number 1. 25-49. Second and Wilson in 30-77. Third Skysper's.
So as y'all just saw, that was a transgender. That wasn't the Olympics though, right?
No. That wasn't the Olympics.
Okay, so that was a transgender. As y'all saw, he got done with the race an hour before the women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all peeped when the women came through the finish line. They looked so demoralized. And did they not, or was I? Am I seeing something that nobody
No,
else?
they were totally dejected. They felt like they were robbed. It's probably that's the look they had on their face.
Uh,
And the commentator is going, And look at her, great knees. I'm pretty sure he got great knees. He probably always on them.
I just was about to say that. Like, what were you thinking about? I was literally about to say that. Like, wait a minute, what? He was excited about the knees.
Excited about the meal. He got great knees. They must know something we don't.
Ebony said that she is honestly conflicted when it comes to transgender people in sports. Do y'all want to see the other video now and talk about both?
Yeah, let's put them both together, E. Let's put them both together because it's the same subject matter.
Okay, cool. All right. So here is the next video. Hold on. Let me make it big for y'all. I'm trying to
trying to get it to play.
No, I'm playing it. I just want to make sure we don't get no issues. You know how YouTube be. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Making her way to the cage. Please welcome Fallon Fox.
How do I expect the fight to end? In a bloodbath. What do I think about my opponent, Eric Newsom? He's a pretty strong fighter. I don't think she has the technique of beating. So I'm just going to take it to her over and over again try to win this fight.
Let's welcome her opponent to the cage, Erica Newsom.
I feel really well. I've been training really hard for this opportunity for a long time.
And look at this girl. I mean,
Physical specimen, man. Wow.
great shape. She's solid, she's tough, and she's ready to go. She doesn't want Fallon taking home that $20,000.
Good throws and reversals by both fighters.
These girls are getting right into it. Fox delivering the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox. Holy cow. Game over.
Wow.
And a quick.
So that fight was what, 5 seconds?
If that.
That fight was 5 seconds, y'all.
So let me comment on both these videos. First of all, that fighter calls himself or itself Fallon Fox. It should be Fallon Cox because I'm sure he's still carrying that thing around with him. Here's the thing. It is so unfair, and I don't understand why people don't see this. You know, if two gay people ran into a bank and robbed the bank, right? Let's say they ran in the bank. Stick them up. Put your hands behind your back. I want all the money.
Oh my God, the voice really helps.
So they bank robbers, regardless of their sexual persuasion. They're bank robbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They run out the bank. They rob the bank. It's on the news. They interview somebody, and somebody goes, "They need to be caught. It's despicable to society." And some idiot will say, "So are you saying gay people shouldn't rob banks?" Some idiot will say that because that's the kind of society we live in, where you're not supposed to say anything about gay people. Gay people can do anything they feel like doing because now gay people are coming out all over the place, running industries, dictating jobs. Gay people are discriminating against other people, whether they say it or not, particularly in entertainment. But we talked about that in the past, okay? But when you have transgender people crossing over into sports, they may look like a woman. That's a man competing against women because he has a man's biology against women. And women cannot compete with men on those same levels. If LeBron James decided tomorrow he want to put a dress on and identify as a woman and go play in the WNBA, he would score 110 points every night by himself. Who's going to stop him? There's a female football league that's out there where the women they're half dressed. They got thongs on with shoulder pads, and they're playing football. And I watch it because they look good, but they gotta half dress just to get people to watch it. Okay, and these women in great condition. So take the best of these women, okay, and take them to the NFL against the NFL's worst. And they're going to destroy these women just based on the strength, the size, the speed alone.
Okay, hold on, Alex.
Uh-huh.
Ebony with a motherfucking IE says, tell me what happened. I had to close my eyes. I hate MMA fighting. I love MMA fighting, but this really it's no point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I watch MMA fight and a fight is over too fast, I'd be so disappointed. Like, you get your drinks, your snacks, your wings, whatever you get, and you sit down and you get ready for the fight and it'll be over in 5 seconds, you'll be pissed, right? That basically is what happened. So the I'm gonna just say trans. The trans and the lady started fighting, and the fight was over in a matter of seconds, Ebony. They locked up and he hit her with a knee to the chin and it was over with. Like,
right.
Soon as they rung the bell, it was over with.
Could you imagine if Mike Tyson decided tomorrow to identify as a woman? Who's going to put a woman in the ring with Mike Tyson? Okay, you're responsible for somebody's death at that point. We got to stop with this. It's like these women don't see the strength and identifying and being feminine as women. They got to want to do everything men do. Stop trying to do everything men do. Men got to stop doing everything women do. It's a free-for-all out here in society right now. It's a free-for-all. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows what they want to do. Everybody's confused. Okay? Men want to suck penis. Women want to eat vaginas. You know, it's all backwards.
As y'all can see, Alex is very triggered. We might want to get that coffee now. We might want to get that coffee. But hold on, Alex. Slow down for me. Slow down for me.
Goodness
In
gracious.
the chat, I want to know what you guys think, because Ebony, you said you're conflicted. Kind of share with us a little bit about why you're conflicted. And Marwan, you in the building now as a man. How do you feel about trans being in the same arena with the gender that they identify with? We just got done watching 2 videos. One of track and field, where the trans got done with his race an hour before the regular women, cis women, let me say that, cisgender women. And then we watched an MMA fight, which was over in a matter of seconds, because all he did was give a swift knee to the chin and she was out.
The trans track star finished so far ahead of them women.
Alex,
after the race was over, he went and had dinner, took a shit and everything, and came back, and they still hadn't crossed the finish line yet.
Ebony said that's your perception that you're confused. Your feelings aren't facts. We got a debate going.
Well, let me
go ahead, Ebony.
Well, let me say this.
Hey, sweet babe.
Let me say this. Just because you identify with something, don't make it so. You can go sit in the garage for 3 days. It doesn't make you a car. You're not going to sprout tires. You're not going to sprout an engine in the windshield. You're not going to sprout a muffler out your ass and drive out that garage. Now, you might have something else up your ass, but it won't be a muffler.
Oh, my God.
Driving out that garage. Okay.
Ebony says, I think it's definitely a problem because of biology. Them wanting to do it is not a problem, though. Okay, so let me ask the question. Let me be devil's advocate. I'm going to try to say this as delicately as I can, right?
I'm not.
We see. I feel like if they're going to do it, I feel like they should have their own category. Just like, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to say there's special needs or anything like that, but I think it should be its own category because of what Alex said and what Ebony said as far as biology. There's no way women can adequately compete with a man, period.
You know what else is annoying about it, though, E? You got biological women who, just because they want to go along, to get along, to be politically correct, and all that, they don't want to get any kind of pushback on their views. They'll sit up here and fight for these people to participate in their sport.
Okay, cool.
And then get mad because they can't win shit. That's plain
That
hypocrisy.
kind of broke my heart a little bit because I was talking to my mom because I had to take my daughter for state testing today, y'all. She's so smart. I think that she did excellent. We'll see. Her scores will be back soon. But I was with my mom, so I wouldn't have to like endure the sitting by myself or whatever. And so she was on the phone when I talked to Alex earlier today about this subject. And we were just looking at the women. Most of the time when these women, by the time they get to the Olympics and they're competing on a world level for qualifying and things like that, these women have been, and men, these women and men have most likely been practicing and training since like junior high school, college. You know what I'm saying? So they trained all their lives to be in this sport of their choosing. And then you get there and you're competing with the opposite gender. And they look so defeated.
The playing field is not level. Okay, these women train their whole life to get to certain levels, to win medals, to win trophies. Yes. And when they get to that level, you put them up against a man. How is that fair? How does that make any sense to anybody? Oh, because he looks like a woman. That's a man inside. They need to have their own sports that they can compete in, because so many of them coming out the woodwork now. It's like they're falling out the sky. So create your own league or sport for them.
Hey,
let them compete against each other.
Hope you're doing good, Nene. I'm gonna play the video again for the people who are coming in the building. This is the race, y'all.
In 7 for Bergen Episcopal, Abby Wilson. Out very well is Gallagher and McDaniel in lane 2. You're gonna see Gallagher.
Look how far ahead he is from them.
Great knees, great drive.
It's over with. Now look at these women when they run up.
25-49.
They mad as hell. What do y'all think about that? They mad as hell.
Why they mad, E?
Hey, YouTube cameras. They mad because they put all their work and sweat and tears and strength equity over the years, and now they are competing where they don't compare.
Because somebody can just walk in the building and go, I identify as a man. I want to compete against the women. I want to compete against the women. That you got these people who go around, and I've seen this on the news, right? A grown man identifies as a 9-year-old girl and want to go into the little girl's bathroom. Okay. Do you sign off on that? Do you let this man go in the bathroom with a 9-year-old girl, knowing he's still a man? But because you want to be politically correct and say, oh, he has the right to use any bathroom he wants. No, what's wrong with the men's bathroom? Take your ass over there. He want to go in the bathroom with the girls.
Ebony says, the news flash, Alex. They have always been here. The world is more open, and just so now they can choose to live outwardly how they feel on the inside.
They've always been here. Gay folks in the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah, all of that. They've always been here. It don't make it right. Just because something's always been here doesn't make it right. Let me tell you something.
Hold that thought. Y'all, make sure y'all go subscribe to my girl YouTube cameras, man. If y'all not subscribed to her, what the fuck are y'all doing? And Nene, I'm so glad that you're doing great. And you know you're always welcome here. Go ahead, Alex.
The Bible says, be fruitful and multiply. All right. There's man and there's woman. The only way for life to come onto this planet is for a man and a woman to create that life. Okay. That's the way it was designed. That's the blueprint. You can't argue with that. Now, people are going to do what they want to do and tell you, I just feel this way. I was born this way, blah, blah. But if the creator made it this way.
Keep talking, Alex. I'm just going to play this video while you're talking.
And you want to go against that, then that's just you doing what you want to do. It don't make it right.
Keep talking. This is the video of the MMA fight, y'all. It ain't too bad, Ebony.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the fight that lasts about 5 seconds. But you know what you should have played at the very end? Hear how this person talks. Okay, he sounds just like a man. So you should play it. I'm not sure if you got the end of it or not.
No, I just got the video you sent me.
Yeah, it's on this video. It's just at the end of it. But they're interviewing him, and he says he's coming for all of them. He's coming for all the fighters.
All right, hold on.
Girls are getting right into it. Fox delivering the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox. Holy cow! Game over. Wow. And a quick finish to our first women's $20,000 championship tournament fight. One knockout.
How you feeling right now? I'm feeling excellent. That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah! And I want to tell everyone else, I'm coming in this tournament. Every woman in this tournament better look out. I'm freaking coming.
You heard it here, everybody.
Fallon Fox, come.
Oh wow, yeah, I most definitely did hear that.
Look how they got him on the screen, Mr. Fallon Fox. Okay, so I know people are going to find ways to argue and dispute and so forth, but when one of these women get seriously hurt or killed in here competing against these men, until that happens, then we're going to keep sitting around.
If he would have hit her with his knee in the wrong place in the head, she could have died. Hold on one second. I make sure y'all subscribe to Payday. If y'all not subscribed to Payday, what the fuck are y'all doing? Go ahead, Alex.
Easily. Could have been more seriously hurt than that.
Yeah.
You're playing games to be politically correct, to go along, to get along, so nobody come after you, so you don't lose an endorsement, so your people in your neighborhood might be angry at you. Who gives a shit? The truth is the truth. People cannot handle the truth. As the famous movie once said it, Jack Nicholson, A Few Good Men. People can't handle the truth.
Honestly, I feel like they don't care about them either. Just like we spoke on like the industry, how, you know, when you become an artist, they take life insurance policies out on you. I'm sure they have life insurance policies on all these athletes as well. So they probably wouldn't care if, you know, a mishap like that happened. I'm just thinking this, y'all. This is just my speculation. Because why would you put her in a ring against him? And I don't know about y'all, but y'all tell me how y'all feel in the chat, because I didn't see that last sentence when I first played it, because I like to watch it with y'all and get my honest, true reaction. But him saying I'm sorry, the trans thing, they're coming for all the women. Like that was a bit much for me. Hey, Antisocial, make sure you guys are subscribed to Antisocial as well, y'all.
He coming, or it's coming for all women. He's coming.
Yeah, that was a bit scary, a little bit.
And they're going to allow it. Okay, so it's, you know, it's almost laughable. It's not funny, but it's almost laughable because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay?
So we got Ebony's opinion. What do the rest of the ladies and the fellas think about the competing of transgender people in the arena of their choice, I guess? Because at that point, do they have the choice whether they want to compete in either one?
If they identify as a woman, they're gonna put them in women's athletics. That's the way it is right now. Whatever you decide, you wake up one morning and whatever you want to identify as, to them that makes it so. Okay, so if you wake up every day, you're supposed to be at work 9 o'clock. You coming in 9:30. Your boy's coming up to you going, "Yo, E, it's not 9:30. What's the matter with you?" I identify as trans late.
Man, you be doing too much. You be doing so much. You be doing so much. Okay, answer this because Ebony said you seem so angry. Explain to her like where your feelings coming from a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, It's not angry. Ebony is passion. Sometimes I speak with a lot of passion, but I speak my truth. And I speak my truth as I've seen it, as I've lived my 50.
She said
My
it's
50.
the diet change.
What's that? Oh,
She said it's the diet change.
Yeah. No
Let's
coffee.
Let's go.
No coffee. But I'm all about fairness. I hate hypocrisy. Okay, and that's what I see this as, hypocrisy. To go along to get along. Okay, I have gay family. I have gay relatives. I love them. This is not against gay people. This is about what's fair. And we're in a society right now where, that's why I gave you the bank analogy earlier. You're not supposed to say nothing against gay people. I don't care what they do. You say anything against gay people, they coming for your endorsements. They coming for your neck. They coming for what? If they wrong, they wrong. I don't care if they're gay or not. Okay.
KJ says, I think that's absolutely ridiculous because men and women build and structure is different. That trans man can take impact without hurting his titties. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what?
And like we said, that hit, that knee to head, that's dangerous on a regular level, right? But with a, with the unequal strength level, I'll say it like that, she could have lost her life if his knee would have hit her in the head in the wrong place.
Easily. I'm a boxing fan. I've watched guys back in the day, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson. I mean, these guys destroy men. So could you imagine to be put in the ring with a woman because George Foreman said, I think I want to be a woman today. And you put him in the ring with a woman, and now you're responsible for her death.
Just like that scene on I remember Rocky. I know it's a movie, but I know that it happened in real life too, where dude got killed in the ring.
Yeah, Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
He got killed in the ring.
But that has happened in real life.
It has. Boxers have died.
So we got Payday saying, hell no, that ain't fair. We got Ebony saying more on the lines of, I don't know if anybody's going to have a problem with it, but that's what I would feel like would be a solution to where just like they have the Special Olympics, I feel like they should have their own category. I just do.
You brought up men have died in the ring. This happened many times, but I remember specifically there's a famous boxer by the name of Ray Boom Boom Mancini, famous boxer. He killed a Korean fighter in the ring one time. Dooku Kim was his name. Okay, it's a dangerous game to play when you got the same gender, much less a man beating up a woman. Now let me tell you something. E. Let me say this for the chat, for anybody that's listening. You put a man in the ring with a woman and expect fairness, and everybody's supposed to cheer against that. But if I go home and beat my wife's ass, I go to jail. Okay, if I go home and say I feel like a woman today and beat my wife's ass, I'm in trouble. I get arrested. I go to jail. But now I'm sitting there going, but I identify as a woman today, so I could beat her ass fairly.
But you ODing, Alex. Like,
no, I'm not. That's how ridiculous they sound, E. That's how ridiculous they sound. That's the point I'm making. Just because you identify with something, don't make it so.
That's true. Ebony says, I'm not a go along, get along type of person. But not being able to see outside your own truth clouds reality, and it's limiting.
I feel her on that, but I'm not limiting myself. I understand they've always been here. I just finished saying I got gay people in my family that I love dearly, but I don't have to agree with everything they do.
She also says, I definitely feel like something needs to be done differently when it comes to sports for the trans community.
Absolutely. They need their own sports league. Now, if I really wanted to be an asshole, I would say they shouldn't be in sports at all. Just get rid of all of them and blah. I would be saying that.
Well,
that wouldn't be fair. Get them in their own league. They compete against one another.
Let me bring up this point, and y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. Me watching that last sentence, it has gotten a hold of me, y'all. Like it's still like that was a little much.
That's why I wanted you to play it.
Because not only is the playing field unfair, it seemed as though he was angry. The trans was angry because he was like, matter of fact, I'm just gonna play it again. I'm just gonna play it again so y'all can see it again and then tell me what y'all think, because that was a bit much for me. Listen,
Yeah, start from the knockout.
In the ladies' tournament,
oh, you said go back to the knockout.
Yeah, right there.
Fox going to the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox. Holy cow. Game over. Wow. And a quick finish to our first women's $20,000 championship tournament fight.
Listen to what he say, y'all. I mean, the trans say.
How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling excellent. That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah. And I want to tell everyone else, I'm coming in this tournament. Every woman in this tournament better look out. I'm freaking coming.
You heard it here, everybody. Fallon Fox coming for you in the ladies' tournament. Advance to the next round. Let's give it up one more time.
E, is it just me, or is the audience even conflicted whether they should applaud or boo? Because those were half-hearted applause to me.
Yeah, that was a bit much. Ebony with a motherfucking IE said he's definitely going overboard. That example is flawed. If I decided to beat up my female sister, I'm going to jail too. Inside a sport, it's an agreement of the conditions to fight.
It's not judged. I understand what Ebony's saying. It's not judged the same. Two women fighting is not judged the same as a man beating a woman's ass. It's just not the same. I know we hate to say that.
Welcome. I don't think I ever seen your name before. Welcome, Mella. And Mello enters the chat with a what the fuck? Okay. Yes, I feel like that was too much. The trans seemed like there was a chip on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have excluded me for so long, and now I'm here, and now I'm gonna beat up on y'all for real.
And you know what I've seen throughout, my life and my travels, and I've seen this many times. A lot of, not all. Let me put that disclaimer out there.
Mm-hmm.
But
I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Where it's at.
Just put disclaimer up there. Because a lot of gay men really hate natural born biological women because they're upset that they weren't born biological women. They're upset. So they compete. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh please, absolutely, no question about it.
I guess I just never, I've never thought about it.
No question about it. Okay, so they have to go overboard. They have to switch a little bit harder. Wear better wigs. Wear a little bit more makeup. Try to do everything they can to outdo a woman who was born a woman naturally. Okay, this happens all the time. And I didn't say all, but a lot of them do that.
Ebony with a motherfucking IE said, yeah, they seem mentally off, but I blame the organization too. And that's where I want to get to, that part, because, the people are going to do what the people are allowed to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, now I like watching MMA fighting, right? Ebony said she don't really like watching fighting at all. And I feel like sometimes, because I've been to one of those fights actually in person, and the vibe is just heavy, right? Because some people literally just want to see another person get hurt, right? So if you know that this is the sport, because this is not boxing, this ain't no gloves, this is fighting. Like, people have broken their own bones trying to kick somebody. Like, y'all know, y'all seen the clips where the guy kicked the dude and break his own damn leg. Like, it's very violent. So for the organization to know the extremes of harm that can come to somebody's body, why would they allow this? And I feel like that is the whole purpose of the conversation, to see how y'all feel, because the organization know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Money. And to be politically correct. because it's a little bit of both. Because it's always about the money.
To not feel like they're excluding people.
Right. That part. Okay. Because if they don't let them in, then people are outside picketing.
Right.
He has the right. He has the right. Or kind of dumb shit. Okay. So you're going to put him in the ring with a woman that he will literally destroy in 5 seconds. See, this is what I just said. What Mella say?
Most G guys are notorious for hatred toward women, especially their own mother.
Notorious for it.
Wow. I guess I never thought about it.
And again, Mella, we can't say all, but Mella has seen it, and I've seen it. And I know other people who have seen this behavior. Okay.
Ebony with a motherfucking eye said, I think some gay men hate women for the reason Alex said, but not a lot. But some heterosexual men hate women too, in general. So we're in a patriarchy.
Yeah, a lot of heterosexual men hate women. That's why a lot of us do the things that we do, as far as.
And I feel vice versa, like for the women, because I know I'm an equal opportunity hold accountable. I feel like a lot of women out here hate men too. So it's like a slippery slope, especially like when you come and you have those type of emotions, and then you're let into an arena where basically you just like let them have it. You're like, now that's just within the fighting one, but let's put a pause on the fighting one and go back to the race video that we just saw. Even just simple running, y'all saw how quickly he was done with that race with ease, and how those other women were.
And remember those knees. Look at those knees.
Oh, I came with Alex today, y'all. Can y'all see his cash out right there? Donate just $1, baby, and get him a coffee for tomorrow, because we need the regular Alex back.
Oh, play
Alex is not having it.
Play
you said play it again.
The race one.
Okay. And then I also want to bring something else up as we get out of here, because I feel like it's very important to this whole situation, right? So here goes this video again.
In 7 for Bergen Episcopal, Abby Wilson. Out very well is Gallagher and McDaniel in lane 2. You're going to see Gallagher later on in the relays. Great knees, great drive. Gallagher, the victory here in section number 1. 25-49.
And at that moment, he has now set a record that none of these females are really going to be able to break.
You see how long it took them to finish after he crossed the finish line?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's so ridiculous that they don't see what's happening here, that it makes no sense. You know,
Ebony said back in the day, I would have dusted dude on the track.
Listen, you put
that is very possible, though. Don't get me wrong, that is very possible. But
listen, you put that Jamaican track team with them women on, man. Listen, woohoo!
Yeah.
My goodness, you can't even hardly see them moving. What's that? Shirley Fraser, Prince, and all of them, man. Listen, super speed. You hear me? But I don't know what they would do against you saying.
I still feel like it should be a category to where they could choose if they want to compete with them or not. Just like they have the choice. I feel like since we're gonna be open, you know, I'm playing devil's advocate right now. I'm not discussing their sexual preference. None of my business. I don't care. I'm strictly talking sport, right? I feel like since we're open and everybody should choose to do what they want to do, I feel like the women should have a choice whether they want to compete with them or not. I just do.
And I tell you, Fraser, Prince, and those Jamaican girls, the best in the business. Now, US beat them last time, but look how many times they beat the US. Okay. So
when I was younger, it wasn't no beating the Jamaicans.
No. You kidding me? So, but my point I'm getting ready to make is
they run like that to the grocery store for a sardine and a bread.
What the hell was that?
Know what movie that's from, you might get a prize. They run like that to the grocery store to get a sardine and a bread. What movie is that from?
Now, I don't know what movie is that from.
How you telling? Somebody go if
Look.
somebody tell me in the chat or in the comments, they might get a little something from the
But
galaxy.
you take Fraser Price, I'm sure what her name is at this point, at her peak of her career, and put her against Usain Bolt at the peak of his career. As great as she is, she's not going to beat Usain Bolt. Same field, same track and field, same
Or what
sport.
about Caitlyn Jenner? Hey, Big Heavy.
Oh,
y'all
gee,
make
here
sure
we
y'all
go.
subscribe to my guy, Big Heavy, man. If y'all not subscribed to Big Heavy, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I don't even want to discuss it Jenner. You know.
Oh my God, we have to be respectful.
I'm very respectful. Very. Read what Ebony said, E.
She said, Alex, I think it's like most things in this country. This is fairly new in sports. It takes time for change. And unfortunately, sometimes something bad has to happen first. And that's exactly what I think is going to happen. Maybe not so much on the track and field, but definitely in that fighting ring. In that fighting ring, it's going to be a Apollo Creed situation.
Yeah, but you see, E and Ebony, you got to have foresight. They know that's possible. They setting it up for that. So how can we be shocked when that happens? That's the point I'm making. They don't have enough.
You know the public gonna be super shocked though.
They don't have enough foresight to see if you continue to put men in the ring to fight women, what's going to happen? What could potentially happen? It's almost common sense, but it ain't common to have sense.
That part.
What time saying?
Time said a word right there. TheeEnicole, Alex, and chat. Listen to understand, to grow. Stay healthy, blessed, balanced in life, focused, and motivated every day. Your body is your temple, not the church. Okay, can we say amen?
Amen. He preaching. Wow. Time is preaching.
Yes.
Let me sing a little verse. Time.
Oh my God.
Is on my side. Yes,
no,
it
is. No, it is not. But okay, as we get out of here, I do want to share this with y'all because I feel like, okay, we're talking about what society acts like they don't know, right? Hold on, let me share the screen. Here we go. This article, and I did put the article in the description if y'all want to look at it. It's very interesting. It's talking about how this is being pushed on our kids. And I feel like that is most important before even all of this, giving people their way and different things like that. And it's showing, it has graphs and everything about how many children change their mind from wanting to go through the process of being trans, and how many of them change their mind. And it says 80% of children who feel like they want to go forth with this change their mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's like detrimental to your body.
Listen, children are notorious for changing their minds about everything. Mm-hmm. Children, you put children, oh, I want to play soccer. Put them in soccer. They get tired of soccer. I want to play baseball. Parents spend so much money trying to figure out what their children are going to like and stick with because kids always changing their minds. People that are parents know this. And we know now that the brain isn't really even fully formed, the prefrontal cortex, until you're 25 years old.
Yeah.
So the decisions that you're making prior to 25 are not going to be the same decisions you make when you're 30. Okay, so anybody that would allow a 12 or 13-year-old kid to say, I want to be a transgender, and push them in that direction is a damn fool. Is a damn fool and a failure as a parent.
Look what Ebony said. With a motherfucking IE.
I agree with her. Now she right on point with that one.
And Tom
run these organizations. Tom said, "You better sing." That's right. You know
But
how
what do y'all think about that? The fact that society is putting this decision into the hands of children. Like, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, y'all, and I'll put the disclaimer up because y'all know Alex thinks I'm very biased when it comes to the disclaimer screen. Okay.
You are.
This is just only my opinion. But children shouldn't even have to think about that. They shouldn't have to think about who they're going to be sexually involved with. They should not have to worry about, like beyond it being natural, because, when your hormones are racing and you get to that age, of course, but 4th, 5th, 6th grade, like, that shouldn't even be up for discussion.
Did you see the video
that you're going to be? She said, is it the hands of the children or their parents? I'm talking about like the schooling, Ebony, like with them pushing these things in school. Because okay, let me use this example. I know y'all don't like Alex's example, but this is an example I like to use. Y'all know how they have those like sting operations and they catch the men because they're talking to the prostitutes. When the prostitute approached them, what man is gonna pass up on some ass? So they're stinging these men, and sometimes these men wouldn't even be thinking about it if the woman didn't approach them trying to sell some ass. I feel like with this being in schools, you're introducing it to the kids and they're becoming curious, because if you were talking about something else, that's what they would be interested in. If that makes sense. That's the closest you can get it, because if you're not presenting this to them, they wouldn't even be, well, what do I like? Well, what, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not even supposed to be on their mind. So of course, I think that the parents should be putting their foot down, because a lot of them seem to have a problem, but nobody seems to push the issue. Like, because I feel like people go for a cause for about 5 minutes. And once the news cameras leave, once the PTA snacks are gone, they basically back at home like, well, we tried. No, if you really care about what your kids are learning and what your kids are exposed to, ain't no letting up when it come to my child.
That's why I said earlier, they go along to get along. They're politically correct on camera. Okay, they sign away all their rights on camera, but when the cameras are off, they feel something else, and they won't say it on camera because they're afraid of the backlash. They're afraid of the pushback. They're afraid to lose their job. They're afraid to lose an endorsement. They're just scared. As simple as that.
Especially in schools, the school's scared to lose the funding, because let's just be honest, they rule the world. They've been ruling the world for a while behind the scenes, and now they're out. Hey, Mac, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Big Bro Mactastic TV. If y'all not subscribed to Mac, what the fuck are y'all doing?
But you seen the videos like everybody else. They had transvestites and transsexuals coming up to talk at elementary.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, reading books and stuff.
Reading books half dressed, they're half naked, they twerking, they dancing. Why is that necessary in front of a bunch of 4 and 5 year olds? Why is that necessary?
Right.
Now,
and that's what I'm saying. Once that's introduced, because let's be real. Let's talk in reality. Children are sponges. If they see something flashy, something they like, they want to be a part of that. So they don't even know what it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But oh, I want some. You don't even know what this is. You know what I'm saying? So if they see that, then they become curious. But if you didn't even expose them to that, they wouldn't be then curious about it. Ebony said, I think it needs to be a separation of personal matters and education in schools. I agree wholeheartedly.
Children at those ages are very impressionable right up through their teens. They're very impressionable. They're trying
even after depending on the mental state.
Up to age 25 at least, like I just outlined. Okay. So they're really trying to figure themselves out, what they want to be, what they want to do with themselves when they get out of their parents' house. How do they handle this, that, and the third? So they're very impressionable, and you throwing all this information on them, trying to make them think like you want them to think, because school is designed to get the children to think a certain way. They do not teach financial
comment
because they're trying to push push that sick ass agenda. Yeah, of course they are. That's another show, Mac. We got just another show. Okay, for real. Okay, but schools are designed to keep people wanting jobs. They don't teach financial literacy. They don't teach children how to start businesses. They don't teach children how to be free thinkers and spiritual beings. They don't teach none of that stuff in school. They train you to be a robot.
And isn't that crazy? They want to take that out with, you can't, even when I was a child, they took the Bibles out of school. You take the Bibles out of school, but now y'all pushing Satan Club. It's weird. Time said, Alex, my pops made sure I was not like my sisters that could switch up and change their mind every minute, which is a women thing. My pop said, boy, your word is your bond. There's no switching every minute. And Ebony says, why were they dancing though? That seems inappropriate no matter the gender.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, I'm asking the same question. Why
so both of those comments go hand in hand, because I feel like, because did y'all see that video? It was the one video that stands out to me the most. It was a Caucasian man, and he came into a library where the kids were, and one of the transgenders was there, reading to the kids and gesturing and all types of things. And he said, what are y'all doing? The parents just watching, smiling. He like, what are y'all doing? Why is this happening? And he was basically the devil, they ganged up on him and damn near tried to jump him in front of the kids. But it goes into what Tom said, where I feel like, where are the men that's teaching these little boys how to be men? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, within our demographic, there is a lot of broken homes, right? And while women are doing the best they can, if they're put into single motherhood or, single parenting, co-parenting situation, they are doing all that they can, but a woman cannot teach a little boy how to be a man. You can do the best to make him be a great human being. But as far as like what men actually go through, what men deal with, men's feelings, what men's responsibility are, like as a man, you can't do that. You can only empathize. You cannot sympathize. And
ladies, single mothers, please stop dressing your sons like you. Stop. That's not cute. Okay. Y'all dressing alike. He 5 wearing the same outfit you got on. Same colors. That's not cute. You're shaping him to be fruity. That's what you're shaping.
Oh my God.
Okay. And I do blame the men to an extent, because we have to be more involved in our children's life during every phase, not coming by to drop off a check, not coming by to drop off a bag of McDonald's. Get your damn children.
Don't leave that out.
Right, exactly. Coming by to get laid and lay up with the mother or whatever. Come get your damn children, take them for 2-3 days, and just have some father-child time, whether it's your daughter or your son.
Hold on, wait.
Particularly with the sons.
Oh, wait. Max says America was built on slavery in the form of physical labor. Nowadays, it's mental slavery called programming. Boom.
That's it. Boom.
And then Ebony said, Alex, who are these people that you speak of?
That's what Ebony said. Where is it?
But Mac is totally correct, because that's the problem. And that's why I have the most problem with, like, I understand what we saw as far as the race, the fight, right? But my biggest problem is the pushing of these agendas on our babies. That's why they want them away from us for 8 hours of the damn day.
It's called television.
Program them.
I'm gonna say this real quick before we get out of here, because Mac brought up agenda and he brought up programming, right? There's been a big push for decades, okay, for depopulation, particularly depopulation of Black people. That's why they push Black gay community so hard on everybody, because no matter how hard they try, they know gay people cannot produce life. So if they keep pushing that agenda, less and less Black people come into this world, because since the baby boom, we have outbirthed white people. And we're still out birthing them. White people are just not having the children at the pace that black people are having the children. Okay. So if they continue to push a gay agenda and black people are not having children, they can catch up again and stay the majority in America. That's a deep, deep thing. I don't be, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Okay. Just look around. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Look what's happening. And then reflect on what I just said.
So to get a little solution idea before we get out of here, my solution, as y'all heard, I feel like it should be a separate category for them. And then when it comes to the schooling, I agree with what Ebony said, which is I used to homeschool my daughter just because of this. But I feel like the parents who have their children in these institutions, y'all need to keep y'all foot on these school boards' necks, because they're going to do whatever you allow them to do. These are your children at the end of the day. What do you think could be solutions for this? Because it's not going nowhere. It never went nowhere. It's not going nowhere. But what do you think for the people who do stand against this? And again, I am not judging nobody for who they're sexually attracted to. That's y'all business. I don't care about that. My concern is the babies.
Mm-hmm. And my concern is fairness in sports. My concern is fairness in sports. These women, like you said earlier, have worked their entire lives, okay, to get to a certain level, to get to Olympic level, championship levels.
You're down playing.
Okay. And you're going to turn, when they get at the top of their game, you're going to turn around and have them compete against a man? What kind of sense does that make? What kind of fool are y'all? So, no, it makes no sense. The more people talk about it, then it's out there. It is what it is. Max says there was a clandestine agenda to turn men gay, okay, which is what Alex mentioned regarding depopulation. Bam, that part.
I think it's against both, though, the men and the women. Because if the women want women, then that's still.
Yeah, two women ain't producing life either. Yeah, two women ain't producing no life either.
And it seems like when the women and the men do want to go out and get a baby, they're getting the lightest babies ever made. So it's still depopulation of us. Yeah, and I just feel like, don't listen to what we have to say. I mean, of course, listen to us, have a conversation, but do your own research. Like, we're not talking about nothing that's not out here in front of all of our faces.
Just watch and observe. Okay. That's what you have to do. Every commercial now has a black man and a white woman, or a black wife and a white husband. Every commercial, every TV show, there's an attack on black skin. There's an attack on dark skin. They want everybody lighter complected. Okay.
Ebony said you can't turn a straight man gay. Dubai, y'all think somebody or something can turn y'all gay.
Plenty of straight men have went to prison and came out gay.
I feel like men and women getting turned out every day. The people who feel like I'll never get that little tingle and then it be over with.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of men went in prison straight, came out gay. And women too. Women call it gay for the state.
But that goes into the strength of the individual, though. If you're a strong individual, you love yourself, you have self-worth, there's no amount of convincing that's gonna make you go against the grain. You know what I mean? I do think it's what we push over here. Ebony, I push over here. You have to love yourself before you can go out and make any type of change or do any type of good. You gotta know your own self-worth. You gotta love yourself in order to give it. So I feel like I'm a little, I don't know what's the word.
Not if you gang graped. If you gang graped, then that's different. Okay, that had nothing to do with your willpower. It's 5-6 people on you attacking you. Okay, so that has nothing to do with that at all. That's an attack. And then women that go to prison For protection, they go in prison heterosexual, but to get protection, they call it being gay for the stay. That's what women call that. Research that. Gay for the stay. I'm gay while I'm in here. I
Why
need
you say
protection.
it like that?
What?
Of course, I heard it before, but you was just, I wasn't ready. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen, that's what they call it because women go into prison straight. Okay, women get mad at them because they pretty, so they want to beat them up, right? So here comes some big brutal bitch. Like, listen, you want protection, okay? You gotta let me do that thing every now and then. I'll protect you, okay? So they become gay for the stay, and when they get back out of prison, they go back to their husband and kids like nothing ever happened.
That's
how that goes down.
I had to cut the grass and the next door neighbors and shovel the snow. I had to wash my pop's cars and his friends. It's how I made money. To child support and women wanting careers over family.
Nowadays, absolutely. Women are waiting until they're in their 40s to even think about marriage and children. Careers first. Getting that bag is first now. Things have changed.
Max said, that's why I'm going to follow God's law, God's first law, and be fruitful and multiply with these beautiful women.
That's right.
Ebony said they were always gay.
Not if they're attacked. That's the point I'm making.
My mom never put money over her family, especially my pops. We need to get back to that old school, respectful. And I don't understand why people fight so much against gender roles. Like, I'm a woman and I'm single right now, and so I am self-sufficient. However, I still know how to be a woman. I don't understand why one cancels out the other. I don't understand why being feminine and that they make it seem as so, because we know this not so, right? But I just don't understand the women who feel like just because you are a career woman and you want to, make your own money, be strong, show your daughters that you can do anything you put your mind to. Why does that then cancel out that you can still be feminine? You still can be soft. You still can respect your man. You still can cater to your man. If you love him, why wouldn't you? Like, I don't get that separation of the two worlds. A man goes out and has his career every day and he still come home and love on you if he loves a woman properly. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't get it.
I couldn't have said it better. I have nothing to add to that, believe it or not.
Yeah, I don't. Tom said men today are soft like marshmallow bitch assness. Well,
that
looks like you really feel time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no fan, sis. Emily said that's great for women. Shout out to us. Fuck the patriarchy. And that's how I feel. Like, it's okay to be strong. I feel like they use the word independent in the wrong way. Independent,
and being strong, they use that the wrong way.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being strong. There's nothing wrong with being self-sufficient. There's nothing wrong with being a go-getter, a hustler. It's nothing wrong with that. Wearing many hats, having many talents, having multiple streams of income, but none of that cancels out respecting a real man, loving a real man, and loving truly on your man. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. Of course, he should be the right man. I'm not saying do that for a bum. I'm not saying do that for somebody that's abusing you. I'm saying if the love is right and the relationship is right, why are we emasculating our men to fit some type of society picture?
Yeah, I heard a quote the other day from a very prominent woman, and she said there's a difference between being a businesswoman and a woman in business.
Mm-hmm.
And most women can't separate the two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a huge problem. And when she said that shit, I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? So that's just the truth of it. You got to take that cape off at the door. and understand that you got a man in the house. You can't be challenging his manhood. You can't be challenging his masculinity. He's not going for that. Okay, so take the cape off at the door. Come in the house and be soft and supple. Take care of the kids with him. You'll work together. You'll do these things, but they have a hard time separating that. They can't do it.
And it's still a way to get your point across and put your foot down, ladies, and still be respectful. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Ebony said, I think gender roles are fine for those that it's fine for. It's when you don't want to pay me the same or treat me the same because of my gender. That's the major problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Max says it's called selective femininity. A lot of women, not all, pick and choose when to be feminine. They damn sure want to be feminine when it comes to changing tires, fixing roofs, etc. I have to work on my own car. I used to be so excited. I would go to YouTube. I know how to change my oil, do my tires. Like I was excited to know those things, but at the same time, if it was too much, then I'm gonna stand there and be cute and watch the man like, so what's that right there?
Mac is right on that. They want to pick and choose. They want to pick and choose.
So I'm saying, EsessionByEnicole, today's modern woman can't make grits, cornbread, greens with smoked turkey wings, good old fried chicken. It's sad, EsessionByEnicole. No butter pound cake. Damn, my sons are not asking for much. And I talk about that all the time because I'm like, what? Why y'all not cooking? Didn't we just talk about that last week?
Last week you said that.
Cooking? Why not cooking? Do you know how much you get? You know what? Let me leave that there. People keep trying to, you know what? I'm gonna have to do an episode on this because I feel attacked.
Now who's about to get triggered? Now who's getting triggered? I be
feeling attacked because I feel like these things are necessary. Grits are necessary. Cornbread is necessary. You know what I'm saying? A cake from scratch is necessary. But I feel like women, why don't women understand when you doing those things, you can get anything out of a man? I don't understand. Y'all be so frustrated about this man ain't doing this nigga not doing this. Well, what are you not doing? There's a lot of things that you're not doing.
Right. That's right.
You can't even heat up shit right in the microwave. Ebony with a motherfucking eye. He says, I am feminine. I can fix my tire, cut my grass, etc. But if you want dinner fixed, then get the grass while I cook, sir. That part. But it's supposed to be a partnership.
I guarantee you this. If a man around, she ain't changing no tires and cutting no grass. I'll tell you that. When I'm with a woman that I'm dating, she don't even
these men nowadays.
Listen, I don't even let them pump gas. You understand me?
I see you a different type of man than what we talking about. And I feel, and you've heard me say this before, Alex. It's like the men complain about certain type of women. Meanwhile, those women are out here. Women complain about certain type of men. Meanwhile, those men are out here. Where are y'all looking for y'all mate at? Because it seems like everybody's looking in the opposite pile.
Let me tell you something real quick, E. Me and my daughter, my oldest daughter, we driving in two different vehicles. We going to the gas station, right?
I'm sorry.
I pull into my pump. She pull into her pump, right? I get out my truck. She's sitting there. Why is she sitting there? She's not moving because she know when I pump my gas, I'm coming to pump her gas. She didn't even get out the car, E, because she know how. She know how her dad get down.
Wait a minute, what? Never mind.
Shoulder meat and baked beans.
I was somewhere else. It's Mac's fault with this fucking comment.
Shoulder meat and baked beans.
Baked chicken. He talking about some baked beans.
Oh, baked chicken. Oh, shit. I guess I like baked beans. Shoulder meat and baked chicken. Oh my
but listen, do y'all know what that gets you? Listen, it's okay to be in your femininity and soft. Like, it's okay. That don't make you soft, though. I'm still a woman with strength. I'm still a woman with values, morals, integrity. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty, honesty. It's a way to go about that shit.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. My man can fix his own plate, but I'm around doing it. We take care of each other.
That's
And I
it.
feel like that is so lacking, Ebony. That is so lacking. Like, I feel like our specific community, where is the love at? It's no love. It's no respect. It's no support. Like that, y'all know over here. That shit pisses me off. We will fight over the stupidest shit before we ever congratulate somebody. Oh, you look nice today. Oh, congratulations on your promotion. Oh, the kids looking good. They doing good in school. That is what's up. No, you got a problem because they stepped on your foot in 1917. Okay, go ahead.
And listen, what's the big problem where, let's say, man and woman together, so they're a family. Let's say the man make 80,000, the woman make 110,000. You're not more man than he is because you make 110 and he make 8. Together, y'all got 190,000. Right. That's how you have to look at that. You can't sit up there and go, I make 30,000 more than you. Goddamn it, you ain't no real man. Go out there and make 150,000. I'm making 110,000. Goddamn it. That's how a lot of women behave.
Right. And I just want to tell this story before we get out of here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the show Physical 100 on Netflix.
I'm not.
I absolutely love that show. It's basically 100 people. I want to say it's in Japan right now. It's got 2 seasons, and basically 100 people compete physically, right? And within this show, they have different levels where they eliminate people. And me and my mom was just talking about that because it's one of her favorite shows too. This one particular round, they had to go through these mazes and pick up these big, heavy sand-filled bags and put them on these big scales, right? They was playing grimy though. Like, one team would block another team from getting to their goal, like physically stop them, take their bags from each other. Like, I mean, ruthless shit to win the game, right? And after that round was over, they would shake each other's hands and say, you really pushed me. You, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a good fight. Like, you put up a good fight. Much respect. Like, when you look at other ethnicities and you look at the respect that they have for each other, or even the priorities that they have, because even when they don't like each other, they still can come together and do business and go back to their prospective homes. We got to do better as Black people. Like, there's no more fucking excuses. We look crazy out here. We a fucking joke to these people. And shit gotta change. And I don't want to hear the people talking about things will never change, E. They can though. But it's definitely up to us. Like, I'd be sick of that shit. Now, will you like everybody? No. Will you be able to get along with everybody? No. But I don't have to disrespect you every time I see you just because our energies don't mix.
That part. And listen, this is what I'm gonna say in my closing. Just because a relationship doesn't work out, that doesn't mean all women ain't shit. We got to stop that.
And vice versa, yeah.
You had a relationship, you tried, it didn't work out with this person, but you can't go around howling about all women ain't shit, women do this, women do. No, you had one experience with one woman. You haven't had all women. So we got to stop with that. You know, that gender assassination because we had a bad experience with one person.
Mm-hmm. Y'all men don't get a bad batch of ass and say y'all ain't gonna never have sex again. Y'all women don't get a bad, well, I ain't gonna say bad batch because I don't mean like disease or something like that. I don't mean that. I just mean the fun level of the experience. Let me say that.
You gotta go too far. Nobody turning down no booty.
I have to be specific because people would like twist what you say.
Ain't nobody turning down no booty. You done went straight left.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't get a bad piece. Like, okay, let me take it away from sex. Pizza, right? You get a taste for some pizza and you order from your favorite spot and the pizza just ain't hitting that day. You ain't gonna never not eat pizza no more. So why, when it comes to our fellow Black man, Black woman, y'all energies just don't happen to meet that day, and now it's fuck them for the rest of eternity.
Right.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah, gotta stop that.
We definitely got to do better. But I just want to thank y'all for coming through. We are approaching our 50th episode, y'all.
Sure are. We got to think of something special.
Yeah. And nobody came through and answered my question either. So I'm going to give y'all the answer. A sardine and a bread is off the movie Shatas.
Oh, Shatas. Okay. That's a
y'all remember when they was little and the mama came out, she said, come back and get me a sardine and a bread.
That's a great movie too.
Yeah, shout out. Y'all know Bob Marley got a new movie coming out. His son is playing him.
Another one?
Because
he got there's One Love out now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, One Love. Yeah, that's been out. Been out for about a month now.
Well, it's still fresh.
Okay, yeah, it's still fresh. It's streaming too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's streaming.
Yeah.
Streaming. Wait a minute, Max. I'm a bad batch of sex ain't gonna keep me from getting to the freaky win to see.
Nah, he right. He ain't stopping nothing.
I'm so glad I got 2 good paying jobs. FYI, my wife loves to travel, and I make sure that happens. There are still good men out here, y'all, and there's still good women out here.
There you go, time.
In therapy, that part, Ebony, with a motherfucking A, okay? She said, I never seen that movie. You never seen Shatas? Okay, y'all got to. Okay, you know what? We gonna have a movie night. Y'all know members only. We have members only. No sleep, slumber, social movie nights on members only. That's gonna be the next movie we watch. We gonna watch Shatas in honor of Ebony with a motherfucking IE. Okay.
Yeah, Shatas. SHOTTAS. Shatas. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you, Ebony. I'm trying. I'm trying, Ebony. Thank you.
Yeah, please donate him $1, y'all, so he can get him some coffee tomorrow, because we don't want to see him show up like this next Monday. Okay, especially not when it comes to our 50th episode. Okay. Okay.
Love y'all.
Oh, she want to watch Boomerang. Y'all want to watch Boomerang too? Listen, leave in the comments the movies that y'all want to watch. You know what I'm saying? We'll be over there. We'll be watching a movie night, and we'll pause it, talk our little shit, have fun. It's gonna be the movie theater that every hood wants and don't have. Okay. On y'all way out, please hit that like button. Please make sure you guys are subscribed. And like I said, grab y'all memberships, because we do a lot of things over there that's not for these regular people, because they don't be appreciating good shit. Okay. So we'll see y'all next time. I appreciate y'all. And we out of here.
Number 50 coming up.
For sure.
Welcome to my galaxy. Welcome to my galaxy. This is EsessionByEnicole. You can always call me E, but don't never call me Nicole. Your presence is appreciated. Please be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe. It's always a vibe. In my galaxy.
Hey, it's Sean Dufresne from Ready to Love, and you are watching my girl, TheeEnicole.
Tasha Lyons telling you to tune into TheeEnicole.
This is Samson from Ready to Love, and you're tuned into TheeEnicole.
It's Winter from Love America DC, and you're tuned in to TheeEnicole.
Make sure you guys subscribe to TheeEnicole. She is amazing. Click that button, subscribe, and you are going to enjoy all the information that she's going to share.
So come on over and tune in.
I wonder, could the judge blame all of them for my child being kidnapped? Because everybody in that shit together. They all the higher up. They all need to be exposed. They all need to get in trouble. Every hospital clinic I went through that said that I was crazy and I was not pregnant, all they asked me to be sued. I want everything that's owed to me. I want everything, because I'm mad. I'm frustrated. They tormented my life. And this shit is not right. They shouldn't have did this to me, y'all.
So let me dial back just a little bit. So everything has happened. You saw Sandra Bullock. They confiscated your phone. When they brought you the baby, did you ask them where's your other baby?